Hello everyone, this is Godzilla Wolf 1 and I am back with another Digimon Survive live stream. One second. Sorry there was no Sonic Frontiers live stream this week. I will explain that in a second, but let's just say don't drink Gatorade that is roughly 2 years old. Don't do that. That does not go well. Just messaging this out. But there was no Dragonlance this week because our DM got sick. So we did not have Dragonlance this week. Also, that is, if you hear that in the background, that is Riley playing with a ball. She is being cute. Because she is a kitten, and that is their nature. It is their nature to be cute. We did do Radiant Citadel this week, and Radiant Citadel turned out, the party is basically in Silent Hill, but Korean. That is the best way to describe the situation they are presently in. Is basically, yeah, they're basically in Silent Hill, but it's South Korea. Or feudal Korea. Complete with the fog. Basically, they're in this kingdom that is constantly besieged by fog, and monsters coming out of the fog, and whatever happens while the monsters are out and about, everyone just forgets what happened, which honestly reminds me of that movie Monster from, let me see, when was that? From 1999. If you've never seen that movie, go track it down, even though it's actually really, really hard to track down, unfortunately. But if you can track it down, it is a good movie, and it's basically an affectionate parody of old B movies. But one thing with it is that whenever the monster every time the monster ends up rampaging, everyone forgets what happened. Which, you know, that's fun. But yeah, it's a good movie. But anyway, that's basically where my players are right now, is basically Silent Hill, but North Korea. Well, South Korea. The feudal Korea. They're in a Korean-inspired locale. One of the players actually joked about me having them basically have to face Fantasy North Korea at some point. I might or might not do that. Well, that is, that looks emptier than the others. Like, that looks emptier than the harmonic route one. Probably because half the screen is gone. Anyway. Oh yeah, we're right in the middle of a battle. I did not know I could pause in the middle of battles. That would have made my life a lot easier. In other news, I went to see the Dungeons & Dragons movie, which was a blast. I highly recommend that movie. Even if you're not a big Dungeons & Dragons fan, I really do recommend it because it's a great movie. And I genuinely think it is well worth the money to go to and time to see it in theaters. As someone that's played D&D a good bit recently, I can honestly say it felt like a D&D campaign. Like, it genuinely felt like it was a D&D campaign, and I do appreciate that. Like, it felt like a short, not a long D&D campaign, mind you, but like, I wouldn't say it's like one of those exceptionally long ones, but I would say it maybe, I don't know how to describe this. Basically what would happen if you decided to just, like, do a session that would last, like, something that would last for a few sessions. But I think, well, it wouldn't be like, you know, Legend of the Shadow of the Dragon Queen or Rima the Frost Maiden length. It'd be more something along the lines of, I'm trying to think of what to just compare it to. But yeah, it was a good time, and it was the first time I'd been to the movies since COVID started. So I was very pleased. Yeah, but I can certainly recommend the movie. It's fantastic, and okay, that guy's almost dead. So I'll start on this side. But yeah, it was a fantastic movie, full of references. I think the biggest thing that I loved about it was just the fact that it genuinely feels like this movie was made by them and this may have happened, may not have happened. It genuinely feels like the directors and some of their friends got together, did a D&D campaign, and made a movie out of it. That's honestly kind of what the movie felt like, and I mean that in the best way possible. So, yeah, if you're on the fence about seeing the Dungeons & Dragons movie, I can recommend it wholeheartedly. It is just really, really good. Of course, I'm out of special points. Oh well. Getting bit by a giant saber-toothed, super-powered saber-toothed tiger is not going to be fun This is a very long fight. Is this like an escape thing? Like, am I supposed to actually wipe all of them out? Huh. Reach goal or all enemies die. Okay. Let me see. See, the irony is that she's the one that needs it the most, but she's also the... Yeah, this will get the most of the most people. Yeah, I'm probably just going to get to the goal and that be that. There's no real point in fighting. Well, I could finish them off. I'm on the fence about whether or not that's the best thing, but this is going to be a huge resource sink at this point, so I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to get out of here. I mean, I can take these guys out with no real issue, but I don't particularly... Yeah, you know what, let's just get out of here. What, does the entire team have to make it into the... Yeah, they're just gonna keep throwing enemies at us until we either die or... Yeah, there's no real point to doing this. Oh yeah, the random escape chapter, yeah. Actually, wait, I can maybe finish this guy off. Yeah, I don't understand why this is, but I'm not going to sink a bunch of resources into XP I don't actually need. But yeah, this is weird. I don't really understand why this is. I could definitely win, but I don't want to sink more resources into this. Yeah, I don't really... What was the point of that? That was weird. But yeah, well, I got an ultimate enlightenment slab, not that I really need it. Gee, I'm glad that it wasn't anything too tough. Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? No, I'm not hurt, but Miu's really shaking. Getting ambushed like that must have really scared her. Foghead means there's no looking for Ao, and enemies could be everywhere. Might be best for Miu to head back to the school for now. Like, she might not, if I say it like that, might not listen and dig her heels in if I say it's dangerous. Since we might have missed Ao, I can ask for her to search on the way back. Yeah, that seems like the better idea. Looks like we can't even go any further, and I'd hate to think we missed Ao on the way here. Do you think we could retrace your steps and see if you find any sign of her? You want my help? Right, do you think you and Sayakumon can do that for me? Okay, good. Sure thing, leave it to me. It'll be a piece of cake. That'd be a big help. I'm counting on you, okay? No problem, I'll get started right away. Yeah, okay, so is that gonna be a recurring theme this chapter? Nicely done, Takuma, I'm impressed. He's much happier this way than if you told her to go back because of the danger. You're on to me, huh, Sayakumon? Sayakumon, what's taking so long? If you don't hurry, I'll leave without you. Alright, Miu, I'll be there. Okay, so... Okay, good. Now at least I won't have to worry about Miu. Let's keep looking around. Yeah. So one thing I did mention to a friend off screen between last week and this week... okay, that's War Greymon and Garudamon. Was the idea that during during the moral route, it might have been more interesting if it'd been Miu that went off the deep end, if someone had to. Hey, it's me, Miu, maybe we should swap the what info we have. Just a thought, but because she was the one most connected to that place. Takuma, you came back too. Yeah, I thought the others might have finished searching by now, so I stopped by. You and Renamon told me what it's like out there. Sounds like it's worse than we feared. Yeah, it's bad. The fog's settling everywhere. And the only places that are still safe are this school and the shrine. The area around the inner shrine seems normal too. I checked it on my way back. I see. I must say, I never expected the fog would have spread so far. Hope Ao and Labramon are still safe out there. You don't think they've already been swallowed by the fog, do you? He's really upset. I need to find some way to calm her down, but no amount of me saying I'm sure they're going to be okay was going to sound very convincing. I could believe that coming from an adult like the professor. Or then again, maybe asking Sayakumon to reassure her would be more effective. If Renamon were to comfort her, that would be really convincing. I'm going to go with Sayakumon because that seems like the most logical. One probably knows Miu better than anyone. It's probably the best choice to comfort her. Sayakumon, do you think you can say something to Miu that might help her feel better? Oh, I had every intention of doing so. Leave this to me. Don't worry, Miu. I'm sure they're both fine. Can you prove that? Well, no, not exactly, but... So you don't know. You shouldn't just make stuff up like that. But Miu, have I ever lied to you? Well, no, I don't think so. See, you can trust me. I just know that Ao and Labramon are safe out there somewhere. You see? Yeah, okay. Nice going, Sayakumon. Relying on the bond of trust you built between the two of you. With that fog, we won't be able to look around very well. How are you going to find Ao and Labramon? Actually, I think you've got it backwards. Backwards? I see what you mean. If there are only a few places left without any fog, then Ao and Labramon can only be in one of those places. Exactly. They're probably somewhere near the school, the shrine, or the inner shrine. No looking for them right away. No, it could be dangerous for us to get any more split up. First, we should get everyone back together, then we can all go looking for Ao. Yes, that seems to be the best. Agumon and I will track down Kato and Minoru and tell them to head back to the school. Meanwhile, all of you wait here. We'll be counting on you, Takuma. Also, I do need to look around, actually. Just to make sure. Because I think I've still got... I think I've still got... Okay, what are you? I've still got, I think, 1 or 2 of the stories to finish unlocking. That and items are never bad to have. But yeah, as I go about this, yeah, not really interested in a... do I want to fight or do I want to run? I want to actually get through this faster. I'm just mainly looking for that I think I only have 1 piece of the... let me check, where are these? Perceived memories. Yeah, I think the tail for the Merle, I only have 1 left. But I guess it's not here. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to Kato since I've been focusing on Miyu a lot. It doesn't really matter at this point, because I've got everyone's affinity high enough. Become a great timing. What, did you find something? So a shadow looked just like Ao. That and some other weird something. What do you mean? You think it was an enemy? Probably, but it's hard to tell with the fog being so thick. Whatever it was, it didn't seem very steady on its feet. Well, one way or another, it wouldn't be safe to ignore it. Right, so Takuma, you think you can head over to where I saw Ao? I'll go back to the school and tell the others about this. Wait, really? You're going back to the school? What, you got a problem with that? Honestly, I'm more surprised than anything. Knowing Kato, I'd expect him to say he'll bring her back and then just take off. Is he actually holding back because I told him not to overdo it? Kato seems to value honesty most of the time. No problem, I'm just surprised. I'm so concerned about Ao, I thought you'd want to go after her yourself. Oh, I do, only I don't know if I can trust myself to keep cool right now. Actually, I'm already feeling pretty worked up, so I thought I'd better leave it to you. Anyway, I'm gonna run back to the school and fill in the others. While I'm doing that, you and Agumon go talk with Ao. You got it, which way did she go? She seemed to be walking in the direction of the forest up ahead. Then if we go that way, I might be able to get a sense of where Labramon is. Then that settles it. Let's head to the forest, Agumon. So, figure unsteady on its feet walking with Ao. Of all the characters I know of that could be roaming around, either A, Labramon got hurt, which is unlikely, or B, Piedmon, who we don't know what happened to him yet. Either A, he died, like he probably did in the moral route, or B, he's still roaming around mortally wounded. When did you detect any signs of Labramon? Not in this immediate area. Oh my gosh. What is it, Agumon? Takamon, look over there on the ground. Footprints, 2 different sets of them. The Labramons and the little ones are Ao's.
I did not realize how big a feet Labramon has. I think you're right. They're headed back to the school. What a relief. These prints are weird, Hakuma. Weird like how? Prints are facing backwards. Now that you mention it, it looks like they're going in the opposite direction from the school. Maybe they got lost? No way they got lost if Labramon is with her. Yeah, true. But why then? Whatever, there's no use questioning it now. It's not like I ought to run off by herself in the first place. I guess that's because she is in so much shock after what happened. I don't know what's going on here, Takuma, but I have a bad feeling about it. Same. We need to find her before something bad happens. Something feels really off. We need to find Ao fast. Hey Takuma, I brought everyone here. Good job, Kato. Hey Kato, hey everyone. Did you guys find Ao yet? No, just her footprints. If we follow her footprints, we should find her, right? Then let's get moving and follow them to her. Something bad might happen if we don't hurry. You think so too, Renamon? I sense something sinister in the direction of the footprints lead. Ion said the same thing. Maybe it's because of that injured bad guy I saw stumbling around. You mean he might be near her? Possible. And talking isn't gonna help. Let's go after her already. Come on, everyone. Yeah, I'm assuming it's Piedmon. Because we know from the harmonic realm he's probably still stumbling around mortally wounded. Where are we? Oh no, did I get lost and thought I forgot where I was? What is wrong with me? Oh, maybe we should rest a bit. That's okay, Labramon. Actually, I'm feeling pretty good right now. You look pale. I'm worried about you, Ao. Labramon is so nice to me, always by my side no matter what happens. I'm ignoring Labramon's feelings because of my sadness, haven't I? I'm sorry. I don't know what's gotten into me. Uh-oh. I've been clinging to the past. I never get back. I focus only on my own sadness. When I talk about harmony and cooperation, I was more selfish than anyone. But all this helped me see the light. I know how I can bring peace to this world. Are you okay, Ao? I wonder if everyone's worried about me. Just like I was worried about them. Of course they are. They're your friends. Yeah, I know. But then why did they leave me all alone when I was sad? If it was the other way around, if I was them, I wouldn't have turned a blind eye. I would have found a way to bring back whoever's hurting somehow. Wait a minute. Can I ask you something, Labramon? Why did you come with me? Were you too scared to try and stop me? Stop you from doing what? From doing what I'm trying to do. Bringing everyone together for the greater good. How can I bring everyone together? How can I make them feel what I feel? No, that just won't work. What are you talking about? Oh, sorry. I'm not so sure myself. My mind feels cloudy and my chest feels like it's about to burst. Who can I rely on now, Labramon? Who? Saki's gone. No one understands how I feel. I'm alone. I'm still so alone. Yeah, sadly, a kind of realistic emotional response to trauma like this. Speaking a bit from experience, because I have anxiety disorder, before I got on my anxiety meds, I felt like completely like no one understood how I felt, and I was so caught up in it. Different situation here, but I can understand the emotions that she's going through here. What about me? Am I not good enough to take Saki's place? Do you feel sorry for me? No, that's not it. I'm your partner, that's all. My partner, huh? Yeah, your partner. That's why I'll stick with you no matter what. I'm not human, so I don't know how much help I can be. But even so, I'll always be here by your side wherever you end up. So tell me what you're going through. I want to hear about your regrets, your sorrows, your fears, everything. I'm here for you, Ao, and all that's in your heart. I'm not alone after all. Labramon is the only one who understands me. I never even noticed. Sorry, I'm so sorry, Labramon. Come on, Ao, a simple thanks is enough. Right, thanks, Labramon. With you at my side, What was that? I heard something behind those bushes. Who's there? Yep, Piedmon, and he's on death's door. In fact, I think he's... given how he's acting, I think he might be in even worse shape than he was in the harmonic arc, harmonic route, which probably would be true, given he's
been dying longer. That's a weird way to put it, but been dying longer is a good apt description of what's happening with him. Oh my gosh, it's you. Why is Piedmon here? Watch out, oh, he's hurt really badly. He'll die if we leave him like this. Oh. Is that Emmy? But then again, he was tricked by the master just like us, so... Labramon, heal his wound. Okay, oh, this is a bad idea. I know you're messed up in the head, but this is a bad idea. What? Please. Stay back. It's your loss if you want to be stubborn. You don't even have the strength to resist. Human, why would you help me? You're very strong. You gave us a run for our money. You know this world is on the brink of annihilation, don't you? Yeah, so what? I don't get humans like you. Fighting us while the world falls apart won't change anything, and yet, if you worked with us, we might be able to do something about it together. Yes, I'm sure we can all understand one another, like Labramon and me. We all need to come together if we want this world to be at peace, not just humans. There's must work together with us too. So you want to join forces, huh? I'll heal him, but keep your guard up, oh. Okay, I get what she's going with, but I don't think Piedmon is the most receptive to that. Okay, he's better now, at least a little bit. Good job now, Piedmon. What do you say about my offer? It's obvious, isn't it? I knew it. He wants to join forces with. I even managed to get through to who the beep would work with you after everything you humans have done. What? Oh dear. Oh no, ow. What is happening? My body hurts all over. Oh no, this is terrible. Ah, you fool. You really thought a little human compassion would win me over? You tricked me? I only wish I could see the looks on your friends' faces when they find you dead. Well done, human. Your pitiful kindness saved my life. Perish with me, humans, killed by your own kindness. Ugh. Okay, that's brutal. Like, oh. Is this my time to die? My heart, I can feel the beating getting weaker. Why? Where did I go wrong? Was it wrong to think we could live in peace and harmony? Oh no, with my power, oh, don't you dare interfere. Ooh, this is bad. Oh, Labramon. My partner, I'm coming to save you. I know a lot, Labramon, always trying to help me. Like Saki all over again, and after I'd finally figured things out too, finally found the right answer. Haha, now what? How beautiful to watch a hated enemy die. Why, I just wanted to understand you. Are harmony and cooperation so wrong? Think a human like you could ever understand me? Don't be stupid. The irony is, you probably could have made the argument to... You probably would have gotten somewhere if you'd argued revenge on the master rather than just, let's be friends to save your world, but Ao is not in the mental state for that. Like, at all. This means everything I realized was a lie. Was I wrong this entire time? Is it possible for me to save anyone? Someone please tell me the right answer. Oh. It's cold. Save me, Labramon. Someone. Oh. That voice. Oh, Labramon. What the beep happened to you? This is trouble. Ha, you were too late. Did you do this, you beep? Oh, Labramon, we're here to save you. Not so fast. You think I'd let you anywhere near them? You, Podmine's heading your way. Look out. Ah, don't you dare interfere. Kato. You alright? Yeah, I'm fine, thanks to you. But, oh, Labramon. Oh. Oh, Labramon. You get out of my way, Piedmon. We just have to hurry and treat Ali's injuries, or she'll... Yes, that's it. Those are the faces I wanted to see. Watch as she takes her last breath. Sad, don't you think? Ha ha ha. I can't decide at this point if this Piedmon or the original Piedmon are more evil. Ghost Game Piedmon is actually the least evil one, because at least he has a sense of honor. Like, if this were Ghost Game Piedmon, he'd probably actually reciprocate this, because he has this whole survival of the fittest mentality. You beat him, he respects you. But this Piedmon is just a monster. I'm gonna sit back and watch. Everyone's fighting again. Oh, we're gonna have another boss battle with Piedmon? I mean, I'm pretty sure, and also this time I'm just gonna go straight to, you know, Megas. Like, we are just going straight to Megas on this. Let me see, who do I want to use as the last one? You know what, I'm gonna beat him up with his own alternate self. But of course we're going to go straight to Megas. This is not a very good time to... This is not the time to play fair. Okay, Machine Dramon's better for, you know, just one powerful enemy, so we'll go with him. Let's see... Actually, he can almost hit Piedmon from here. That's a way. That would be a waste. Come on, there's no way you can lose. I believe in you. Also, Dark Master versus Dark Master. Guess I gotta live up to those expectations. No holding back then. And Bodamon. I do wonder what those alternate... given the fact that those alternate paths sort of... I just use this to open this thing. Your best brother, I'm rooting for you. Yeah, here we go. Okay, that is over the top, but great. Okay, Piedmon, come at us then. Yeah, he's definitely a lot weaker than he was. So you only get... I know he resists everything, but he does not resist Holy as much as... or Radiant or whatever. And that'll weaken him. Okay. Okay, and this should be it. And that's the end of that fight. Let's see where this goes. Nowhere good, I imagine. Alright, we beat him. Oh no, ow. Ow. I hear so many voices, but I can't see anyone's face. With your eyes, you're safe now, okay? Mi's gone, we came to save you. Hang in there. Wounds are deep, it looks like she's... No, this can't be happening, don't die, ow. Hey, knock it off, ow. What, are you asleep? Dragmon, you're only making the wounds worse. But what are we supposed to do? Strange, my body feels so heavy. I need to do something, otherwise I was going to. Nice left her eyes, she's already... Pull yourself together, Labramon. You're the only one that can save Ao. Can't lose you both. We just can't. I'm so sorry. No. There's so much. It's too much. Can't we do anything? Do we just have to watch her die? They're saying something and crying. It's dark. I can't see anything. Am I dying? Why was I wrong? Please teach me what's right. I thought we could work together, pretty much, we're going through the Wrathful route at this point, and Ao is not in a good situation. You get through this together, it doesn't matter if we're human or not, we just have to understand each other, right? We have to come together, become one. Yes, I'd only just realized that. Where did I go wrong, or was I wrong from the very beginning? Is that why I lost Saki, lost everyone? Why couldn't I even protect Labramon? I don't want to die. Labramon. Oh. He's trying to grab Ao's hand. Stop this, this feels like the end. You let them be their partners, let them hold hands. I get to take one of your friends to the grave with me, what a deal. You just don't shut up, do you? Feel Labramon's paw in my hand, my partner, I don't want to die. I want to live, not die. Was I wrong this whole time? What was I supposed to do? I don't want to die, I don't want to die, I don't want to die. What the Takuma, what's going on? Black light seeping from between their hands. Looks like I was trying to hold on to Labramon. Guys, is this really okay? There's something flowing into me, it's Labramon's energy. Oh, crud. Oh. Oh dear! Huh? Who is that? What's with that thing? Where did it even come from? Dark biomerge. Yeah. So, Ao and Labramon there. What happened to them? So yeah, I see what you meant when I said, oh, well, Bodemon's a dark biomerge. No, this is the dark biomerge. Oh dear. What happened to them? Ao and Labramon held hands just before they died, then there was all that black light. And now this thing's standing here. And well, there's no sign of either Ao and Labramon. Does that mean, could it be? Wait, is that even possible? Could this monstrous thing actually be Ao? Be another attack by the enemy. Oh, was that you? What, Takuma, are you crazy? You think that's Ao? No way. Well, it could be. They were both enveloped in the black light, and now this thing's here. So that really is Ao? So, yeah, Ao and Labramon dark biomerged. I did not expect to see that. So that really is... Ao? Alright then. Yeah, that's Ao's voice. What the? It just disappeared? Takuma, look. Reappeared next to Piedmon. Oh, crud! Okay, I wish they'd done like one of those full artwork for that. But from the way they did it, it looked like she just drove her hand into his back and just, like, blasted a hole through his chest. I mean, you can't say he didn't deserve it, but still. What the heck, guys? What just happened? He's dead. You mean to tell me Ao did that with just a single blow? I don't understand. Why would Ao do that? It doesn't seem possible. How could this strange monster actually be Ao? Killed Digimon without batting an eye. Ao would never do something that heartless. But if she took out Digimon, that means she's still on our side underneath all that, right? Who knows, it may have simply been a destructive impulse. Stay vigilant. Can't tell, is she still on our side or not? I have no clue. Ao? I can feel Saki. She's become a part of this world and she's cheering me on. What? She says I can do anything now. I can save this world. I can fix it. I can bring peace and harmony with my rule. And to achieve this goal, I will remove anyone who tries to stop me. See it so clearly now. This is creepy. This was the right answer all along. Looks like I was never wrong after all. My head feels so clear now. This is amazing. So, basically, Labramon and Ao have dark bio-merged and gone completely insane. Okay, then. This doesn't feel right. This is nothing like the Ao we knew. Ao, that's you, right? Ao, what happened to you? Don't tell me this is like with Shinji when he turned all evil? Ao, you say, no, I've cast off that weak persona. I'm now called Plutomon. Oh, crud, that's what... given that name, that's one of the Olympus 12, isn't it? So, Ao and Labramon have literally became an insane deity. Called Plutomon. Plutomon, what are you talking about? Holy crap. I could feel the intensity of that glare. Is this really Ao? No need to be afraid, Takuma. Don't worry, it's still me. You can relax. I'll save you all. Huh, you will? Then maybe this is for the best. I mean, if she protects us and fights for us. This is pretty awesome, actually. Chill, Minoru. No, you chill. Why are you so scared? Anyway, Plutomon really is Ao, can't you see? He's right. I'll save you. We're friends after all. I've become one with Labramon, and all of you should do the same. Wait, what's this about becoming one? What do you mean, Ao? Becoming one helps us understand each other better. No more selfish behavior. Humans, monsters, all are to become one with me and share my feelings. Labramon agrees from deep down inside me. It's going to be all right. I will lead us on the righteous path of peace and harmony. Yes, for that I need his power, the power to absorb everyone. Okay, so, yeah, she's going full Grimheld Gretchen at this point. Wait, what? I think I'm missing something. Who is he? Yeah, what the... You're not making any sense here, Ao. His power, the power to absorb everyone? She can't mean... No, she does. She plans to... She plans to what, Professor? We have to stop her, Takuma. Ao intends to destroy the Master and everything along with him. Huh, so you would oppose me, Professor? In that case... No, wait, we don't have to fight. It's no use, Takuma. You're not going to change your mind. We have to fight back. I'll handle this, Takuma. How has it come to this? Do we seriously have to fight Ao? So, Ao is basic... So, yeah, Ao is going insane and is plotting to assimilate the entire planet. I think she's delusional. Okay, Renamon's gonna be here because she wants to fight. And I'm gonna go with these two because they need the training. Okay, let's see what Plutomon can do here. That voice is really creepy. Okay, let's see. She is a virus type. She gets stronger with every enemy she defeats. Deals dark damage, high chance of reducing physical and special defense 2 ranks. Damage dealt to wrathful types increases by 1 rank. Okay, maybe it was not a good idea to bring Kato into this. Means I'm not sure which evolution to use. Because Data is weak to virus, but... Well, then again, he also resists dark. Oh, okay. So comparable to the Olympus 12, but not technically one of them. Dino Rexmon has more health. What are her defenses look? No, I don't want to end my turn. What do her defenses look like here? She's weakest to Radiant. And has the highest resistance to Dark. So all things considered, I think Dino Rexmon's probably my best bet. Fortunately, we're roughly on the same level as her. Plutomon is pay evil onto evil straight up. I understood that reference. Well, that makes sense with her killing Piedmon off. Like, that makes sense for her to kill Piedmon off then. So, her pure Mega is... So her default Mega is... So her default Mega is Anubismon, her Dark Mega is Plutomon. Your best brother, I'm rooting for you. Yeah, here I go. That's still funny. So the Olympus 12 don't consider him one of them. Okay, that makes sense, but he's still basically a deity. Or in this case, her. Okay, this is probably the best attack I have against her right now. Your best Dino Rexmon. Okay, that did the most damage out of everything I've hit her with so far. Oh dear. Are you okay? Reeve, what the hell just happened? It all went down so fast. Reeve, how strong she was. I think, oh, it just took us all down in a single blow. This can't be happening. How should she do that? You know, anyway, at least we know one thing now.
Yeah, I hate to admit it, but Ao has become our enemy. Our enemy? But how could she turn against us like that? Why? I'm not your enemy. I only wish to guide you, to correct your mistakes. Besides, since this was your first offense, I went a little easy on you. Everyone makes mistakes, that's why I'm giving you a second chance. Otherwise, how will you ever learn where you went wrong? How will you ever do better? You understand now, don't you? If you make the mistake again, I will not accept another failure. Got it? If you keep acting selfish, I'll have to be more strict. Because I won't have any bad kids in the peaceful paradise I'm guiding you towards. I don't like you like this, Ao. Please come to your senses. Oh dear. You say something to you, that would be your second offense, you know. Stop it, stupid. Keep your mouth shut. Kado's siblings should get along. You see the importance of harmony, don't you? It makes that sound like a threat. I'm actually scared speechless. They're nice and quiet. What's good, boys and girls? Then I must go. I can feel his power. He's not far off. He's not far off, the one who killed Saki. She's vanished. Okay, given that flashback we got of her being used as kind of a doormat by her teammates, by her classmates, I wonder if part of this isn't just, you know, her going insane and wanting to assimilate the world and turn everyone into, you know, into one being. I wonder if part of this is her just venting her frustration at feeling powerless. That of her frustration at always being used by other people. I wonder if that's part of this. I mean, I'm pretty sure Dark Digivolution in this, even a Dark Biomerge, is basically emotion running rampant, so that would actually make sense. She vanished. Oh, what the just happened? You're asking me? I don't think any of us have any clue what's going on anymore, but if we don't act fast, something horrible is going to happen. I know that much. Where did Ao go? She's probably heading to the Master. She wants his overwhelming power. Do you know where the Master is? Now that you mention it, Redamon did say she knew where Miyuki was. Yes, the shrine. Both the Master and Miyuki can be found under the shrine. She was talking, I doubt Ao will spare Miyuki. This is not good. But if she doesn't spare Miyuki, doesn't mean we'll lose our only way back to our world? What? No. We can't let her do this. We have to go after Plutomon now. Right. We're hardly prepared for this, but it looks like it's time for the final battle. It's gonna be our last fight, everyone. We can't rescue Miyuki unless we stop Plutomon first. Oh wait, what about Digimon and the little ones? We can't just leave them alone, can we? True, maybe we should head back to the school and get organized. That'd be a good idea. We need to get our mental state in order as well. Probably check on the kids too. Right, what do you think, Takuma? Sounds like a plan. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Honestly, I'm confused. How are we going to deal with Ao now that she's turned against us? What'll happen next time we meet? Can we even beat Plutomon? I mean, Ao? What the heck should we do? Yeah, that was honestly terrifying. Like, I honestly do think that is way more terrifying than Bobotamon. After Ao turned into Plutomon and disappeared. Return to the school to recover and tell Digimon and the others what happened. Digimon seemed taken aback by the looks on all our faces when we returned. I can see why. None of us said anything out loud, but we all felt conflicted and full of doubts. Oh my, to think she would fuse with Labramon to become Plutomon. We were all really surprised too. I can't believe it. I can't believe Ao would turn into something like that. Yeah, she kept going on about making the world one and correcting mistakes. Blames herself for not being able to save Saki when Saki let go in the end. That really messed Ao up. I know I told Ao she should think of what Saki wanted when she let go. Just losing Saki that way with each of them trying to save the other was too painful for Ao to accept. Maybe that's why things happened the way they did. Yes, I just didn't understand what Ao was going through. Kado. Ao said, dang it.
Ao said she wanted humans and monsters to join together and share the same feelings. You heard her, right? Yeah, she was real mad at us for only thinking of ourselves all the time. Has she really felt that way this whole time? I do not believe she has. While Ao did tend to prioritize cooperation, or held herself aloof. That's how I feel too. Ao has always been worrying about us. Right, I think she's still worried about what's going to happen to us and the world. You know, maybe you're right. Yeah, I'm sure that it's just she's chosen an extreme path. Sorry, I'm at, give me a second here. Yeah, sorry, I needed a drink. I'm sure it's just she's chosen an extreme path. But that doesn't mean we have to agree with the answer she's found, or go along with what she's trying to do. No, we need to stop her. Exactly, we need to do whatever we can to stop Ao. Yeah, so let's go find Ao and... was that your stomach growling? I am pretty hungry. Don't you mention it, so am I. We never stopped to eat while we were looking for Ao. Oh, then why don't you all have some food before you go? Sounds good to me. After all, it's hard to fight on an empty stomach. We don't have time. I agree we need to recover our stamina. Seems like the professor or Haru had the same thought. Where did the professor go? I imagine you'll all be hungry, so while it's not much, I made you something to eat. Oh, look at all that food. Well, where did you make all of this? Actually, I've been pretty much working on it since you started looking for Ao. Wanted to find some way to help you. Really? I never noticed. I've relied on all of you so much, I thought this was the least I could do. I'm sure it won't be as good as Ao's cooking, but why don't you have some? Okay, let's dig in, get our strength back, and then go out there and find Ao. Hey, not so fast. This is going to be our last meal here. We might as well savor it. Oh, this really is the last meal we'll be eating here, isn't it? That's right, this is it. After this meal, we'll be heading out for the last time. Emiya, let's share some of mine with you since you're still growing. That's just your excuse to make me eat all the stuff you don't like. Well, you don't know when our next meal will be. Your meal is going to be. You should eat all you can. More reason you should eat it yourself. What are you going to do if we're in a fight and you run out of steam? After all, I count on you, okay? Really mean that? You trust me to take care of you? Stop being so mushy, it's gross. As me, everyone's starting to look more cheerful again. Actually, with the final fight ahead, they must be putting on a brave face. Should do that too, do my best to enjoy this meal with a smile. After all, this might not be our last... this might not just be our last meal here, but the last food we ever eat. Here goes nothing, gulp. Ew. Professor, what is this? What the idiot, not so loud. Oh man, so much for keeping our mouths shut. Takuma, can't you be more considerate? Wait, why is everyone ganging up on me all of a sudden? Sorry, it sounds like I really messed up the recipe, and this is our last meal too. The professor was really upset. I forgot how badly he takes criticism. Wait, no, I just wasn't expecting it to taste like this. It's really not bad. Yeah. Takuma? I'm sorry, it's just you had the funniest look on your face. Oh, well, it's nothing else. This last meal has certainly been memorable. I never expected it would be this bad. Flavor is quite stimulating. This is awful. I'll still eat every bite. After all, the professor made this for us. Food's really bad, but it got everyone smiling, so that's good. Seeing everyone's reaction, though, I can't help but think about I wonder what Ao would say about this. Yeah, I wonder. I'd like to make her try some if I could. Can't believe she's not here for this talk about bad timing. No, I bet she'd have eaten it with a smile. Yeah, then she'd have done something to make it taste better without anyone noticing. And that brought everyone down just as they were cheering up. So I couldn't help it, and I had to wonder how we're supposed to react to what I was trying to do. So she wants to save the world, but she's going to wind up destroying everything. By taking down the master who sustains this world. Now I've been thinking, if Ao takes him out, wouldn't that mean we're saved? No, if she defeats the master, there's no saying how our world will be affected. Besides, the way she is now, Ao has no intention of rescuing Yuki from the master. And I wish to destroy everything. Who knows what would become of us? Don't say that. Not after we brought so many of the little ones from the amusement park. Wish we could show Ao their face when they're sleeping. That might change her mind. Now they all look so happy, dreaming their little dreams. Yeah, if only were that easy. Ao Kuren's frame of mind might be only increase her desire to destroy. Right, she thinks to bring peace she's got to destroy both worlds and make everything one. Well, that sounds pretty bad to me. I want to see Ao destroy the world, and I don't want to be one with everyone. I want to stay with Akuma the way I am now. Agumon. I want to stay with you the way I am now, too. Which means there really is only one way for us to react. We can't let Ao have her way. Right, enough of that. We need to eat after that. After all, there's no fighting on an empty stomach. And you keep eating until you croak. Oh, this is so bad. Gotta shut up already. Hey, I'm going to eat that. Interesting that the two extremes of the group are the ones to turn evil depending on the choices of the hero. Yeah, agreed with that. On one hand, you have Kato, who goes full revenge mode when Mio dies, and then the other you have Saki. You have Ao, who wants to turn everything into Ao, who wants to save everyone by merging everything into one to preserve harmony. Which again, ironic that the main antagonist, what becomes the main antagonist of the wrathful route, is about harmony, and the one that becomes main antagonist of the harmonic route is the one based on wrath. The twos who fail the most to stand up to their inner demon. Meanwhile, it's the two who fail the most to stand up to their inner demons who die first. Yeah, that is true. That is very true. Okay, I'm sorry, I need to go get a drink of water. My throat is really dry. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. I really needed a drink of water. My throat was dry. But yeah, that is actually interesting to note, and it's also interesting to note that the big bad of the Boltomon is a DNA digivolution. Sorry, basically a dark DNA digivolution. Of Piedmon and Myotismon, where Plutomon is a dark biomerge. So I find that interesting that those are the two different alternate digivolution paths that can happen. Hey, I was gonna eat that. You know, the more I eat, the better it tastes. Yeah, you're right, I'm gonna eat all I can stomach. Yeah, we need to do this to keep moving forward and stop out no matter what. That means we have to fight her. We can't afford to run away from that. Really, there's nowhere left to run. Wishing we left the little ones in Digimon's care, then we all bid a brief farewell to the rundown school that was our home, and set out for the shrine where all the Master and Miyuki were waiting. But, yeah, basically the issue that happened... That's a Mugen, right? Okay, I know that probably the last one is... The last of that story is probably around here somewhere. Shadow. Now... I think I'm powerful enough to deal with this. Okay. But, yeah, that is... Okay. There we go. And it feels like someone's voice or consciousness is in my head. Okay, last one, which probably will end in death, because all of these end in death. Beep, so what if the world is ending? I need to finish these murals. I just need to do the coloring, but that's the part that takes the longest. Kind of have left before the world ends. Ends. How much more can I paint? Hey boss, something's on the floor beneath us and I don't like it. What the fog? Yeah. The moral... In her mind, it was the moral thing to do, but yeah, it wasn't the smart thing. Well, and I think he means in Ao's mind, it was the right thing. Like, in her mind, she thought it was the right thing to do. But, in reality, I think what... Like, I think in reality, the other mistake she made was assuming he was on board with her offer without him even answering one way or the other. Granted, Piedmon most likely would have lied anyway, because it's Piedmon. So, you know, Piedmon would have lied most likely no matter what, just to save his own butt. But, yeah, Kato enables the big bad, Ao becomes the big bad. Interesting. What? Fog. Boss, no, don't touch it. I don't know what it is, but it's dangerous. Rising here in the world, any outside, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. How am I supposed to work like this? Should we run, boss? There's nowhere to run to. Besides, if I'm going to die, I want to finish these morals. That part of me will always live on. These murals are done. Let's head up, buddy. We climb to the shrine's upper level. We don't know when that fog will get us, boss. You can't take your time. I know. I'll paint as fast as I can, but this mural is missing something. The worlds were divided and the four great beasts. Piedmon, an adventurer, treated his battle with the heroes like a game. He didn't even care when his teammates died. Yeah, where Ghost Game Piedmon, he still treated things like a game, but he at least had genuine loyalty from his men. Even when he did his fair play thing and punished his men for him getting a card wrong, that was just him being fair. He still even saves one of his minions from getting mauled to death by, what was his name? Lemortmon. Wasn't a Zulongmon one of the four beasts? Sorry, Dad wrote me in to make Easter cookies after I was sad we couldn't get the store-bought ones. Understandable. Yeah, the four great beasts subdued the chaos among the monsters, but what about the humans? I need to add them. So, the four sovereigns. There's no time for that. The fog is going to shut up. I'm not leaving behind a finished legacy. There, done. Perfectly colored. I'm the best. Now for the next one. The fog is trying to move faster. So before long it's going to fill the whole shrine. Fine, bring it on. I left these murals mostly unfinished. Now I can see how fast I can work. Oh no, the fog's starting to pull in. Beep, it's getting hard to see. The mural is the world's divided, but the door between them is still in place. Boss, did you bring in the fog? Maybe you should rest. I'm fine. I need to finish. This is the end, right? Let me finish what I started. The door, I don't know what it looks like, so I'll just have to make something up. What about the two worlds? Must have been something, it must have been like for the creatures living in them. There, that's it. Now for the people and monsters manipulated by the door. Okay, how's that? It's incredible, boss. Really striking. Yeah, of course it is. I painted it. Hack, cough. You're bringing in too much fog. It's getting pretty thick in here. One more. Let's go. Got my strength to climb up to the top floor of the shrine. That's funny. I can't lift my arm. Boss, let me help. Couldn't ask for more, buddy. Now that color goes. Yeah, you got it. This is great. I can just take it easy. Took some time, but we finished painting the mural. I'm done painting, boss. This is incredible. You really are the best. I've never seen anything so beautiful. Hey, why don't you go back down and look at them all in order? I'm sure I'll be moved to tears. Hey, boss, did you hear me? Wake up, please. We have to go see the great murals we painted together. Please, boss, wake up. Okay, so this guy, so this is a bit more bittersweet than the other two. Given this guy at least succeeded in his goal. Like, this guy at least succeeded in his last, his last thing that he wanted to do before he died. Like, this is still extremely sad and a bad ending, but it's still, at least this guy actually got to die having done what he wanted to do. Let's see, what do I get? Celestial Blade. Let's see what that is. Probably going to end up giving it to... let's see... Deals light damage with a moderate chance of raising your physical and special attack 1 rank. Okay, yeah, that's a worthy... well, actually, let me check something. Let me see. Holy Light was, I think, the other one. Okay, Holy Light has that big of a radius. Celestial Blade... Okay, yeah, that's a better radius, because even though it's right in front, it's a big cone effect. So it can hit more than one enemy at a time. Okay, yeah, we'll go with that. Actually, I think that's better that it's better to have Holy Light than Giga Crusher. Because Holy Light as a backup is a bit better. There's also Awesome Quake, which deals earth damage. I think Holy Light is a better one, because that also has the energy absorption thing, or health absorption. It's run right beneath our noses this whole time. I had no idea this place was here. Yeah, me neither. Yeah, the Master Miyuki and Ao really are in there. I guess it's time. This is it. Minoru, are you shaking? So what if I am? This place is freaky. Not that I want to run away or anything. Minoru doesn't need me to tell him we can't just run away from this, but now might be a good time to encourage him. Isn't a superhero that might be the best to use them as an example, or I could see if a little pain might help him focus. Then there's the opposite approach of joking around. I'm sure Minoru would play along. You know, heroes do get scared sometimes. I bet even one of them would be afraid right now. But they're going anyway, right? Isn't that what heroes do? Okay, good. Got affinity up with him. You got it, Takuma. You really know your stuff. You're right. Sometimes even heroes get down. They might even start shaking with fear, but they never let that stop them. They never run away. Not the ones I want to be like. I think at this point I have Minoru probably better than anyone. Let's cheer for the advent of the singularity. Yeah, that kind of is what I was up to. Though, I find it interesting, we don't necessarily know if that's how that would actually work. Like, we don't know if she's actually doing what she thinks she's doing, and that's another factor to this. They seal their nerves, put on a brave face, and keep going. So that's why I'm going to do that too. But yeah, I will... Let's cheer for instrumentality. But... Minoru, I think I get him best, like, really well now. He's, you know, superhero Minoru, I keep calling him. Anyway, thanks, Takuma. Huh, where's that coming from? I guess you just reminded me the only reason I can stand here and not run away, because I know you and the others are there for me. Hey, I feel the same way. I'm sure you do. Why it hurt so much that we couldn't be there for Ao when she was struggling. Yeah, I guess we were never able to make her feel like she could talk to us. More likely, we expected too much of her. She always seemed to put together, you know? Like the perfect honor student, but maybe thinking of her that way put pressure on us. If she felt like she needed to be perfect, she probably kept things bottled up inside. Like she couldn't afford to let us know how she really felt. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure there are some things she didn't even share with Saki. You know, now that you put it that way, I think maybe you're right. So what I'm hoping for this time, we can really get her to tell us how she's feeling. Of course, if we want to do that, we gotta bring her back to her senses. You said it. Now come on, let's go. No more haves and have-not. Yeah, that's basically what I was thinking right now. Should I talk with Miyu? Yeah, that's an interesting thing to notice. She didn't try to assimilate Piedmon. Well, maybe right now she can't actually do that. Maybe she's not able to assimilate things right now. Takuma? Yeah, what is it? Well, do you really think we're gonna make it back home? I shouldn't say anything that's going to upset Miyu. I'd like to say I'm sure we will and promise to go to an amusement park together. Nothing to back up, so saying that might make her more worried. If you make light of it, that would help. Like I could just flip a coin. Like I'd try telling her that there's no way we'll make it and get her to deny that. Let's go with this, because it seems, for some reason, this seems like what I'd expect her to be like. I don't know, but if you're that worried, we could try flipping a coin. Wayne, what is wrong with you? I'm serious about this. I can't believe you would make fun of me like that. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make fun of you. What if this doesn't work out and none of us can go home? What then? Yes, that means we have to make sure that doesn't happen. Yeah, I guess you're right. Anyway, right now our number one priority is to find Ao. After that, I'll be rescuing Miyuki, and then that's what we should be focused on. Everything else we can deal with later. Yeah, you're right. We can't do anything if we don't find Ao. You know, you and Ao are kind of similar. Really, you think so? Yeah, well, whatever. I started to feel like it was all too much and I wanted to cry. Al would tell me the same sort of thing, like I should focus on eating, go to sleep. Worrying for later, she was always so nice about telling me what to do. Oh wait, no, I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, I'll always try to get us to take care of ourselves, no matter how panicked we got, Mew. Even though she had to have been really scared too. For us taking care of us. Felt like she was my big sister. She was so nice. Kind of when Minoru said she must have been hiding how she really felt, but I don't think her kindness was a lie. I think she meant it when she said she was nice to us. You're right, I think that much is true. That's how I feel too. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Yeah, again, that's... Though I do wonder if I was actually capable of doing that. Like, is she actually capable of assimilating the entire both worlds? I don't... That is actually the question. Is Plutomon actually Ao talking, or is it Ao and Labramon talking together? Like, she referred to Ao and Labramon... She kind of referred to Ao and Labramon as different people. Like, she said she cast off the weak persona, like she cast off Ao's persona. So is Plutomon actually Ao, or is she the merged being? Like, that is one thing I'm wondering about this. Like, you know, yeah, Labramon does seem to be dead, but the question is, like, is the Plutomon that's talking, is that all Ao, or is that a merged consciousness between Ao and Labramon? Because Wendigomon did also speak with Shuji's voice at one point. So Aomon is going around in Labramon's corpse. Yeah, that is a possibility. I don't believe this. Renamon, is something wrong? The door to the next level, it's open. Or it's been destroyed. What are you talking about? This door is normally locked shut. You need a key to open the way to the lowest level. It's like it's been forced open. Wait, so you're saying Plutomon tore this thing open? Wait, through this massive door? As Plutomon, she now possesses incredible strength. I believe she could do it. So Ao and Miyuki are both somewhere up ahead. We should hurry. I do kind of find that interesting that Bulbotamon and Plutomon are kind of perversions of the two. Yeah, that is actually a good way to put it. That is actually a good comparison. Yeah, that's actually a perfect comparison, honestly. But Bulbotamon is a DNA digivolution, a dark DNA digivolution. But one half of his consciousness takes over the other, which isn't normally what happens. From what we've seen of DNA digivolution, normally the resulting fusion is like a combination of the two minds. But in Bulbotamon's case, Piedmon ended up overriding Dracmon. Where with Plutomon, a biomerge is normally the human and their partner merging into one, and kind of the human inside their body, but both able to interact and talk. Where Plutomon is kind of, yeah, like XX put it, Ao kind of wearing Labramon's corpse. And that is incredibly disturbing. Because the last time we came here, you said you hadn't finished investigating, but have you found anything else? No, I'm afraid I wasn't making new discoveries concerning these murals. Before, it seemed some immense power brought tragedy to many. More than that from this mural. What about this one? Wait, wasn't it humans and Kemonogami suffering? No, something about 4 godlike beings. 4 godlike beings from ancient legends. This mural includes aspects of them, and the composition still bothers me. Heaven is traditionally above and heaven below. No, I'm afraid I can't offer any interpretation of this mural. Yeah, Ao wants everything to become one, not destroy all existence, but at the same time, if that's what happens when she merges with Labramon, and in her mind she's still convinced Labramon's in there, is Ao even capable of doing that? Like, that's the question. If her merging with Labramon basically killed Labramon, then... but she thinks Labramon's in there, is Plutomon actually even capable of doing what Ao thinks she's going to do? Like, if merging with Labramon killed Labramon, but, like, does that mean that Plutomon is actually even at all capable of merging with someone? Or does Ao just think she is? Like, I think that's a big question, because if Ao thinks she's capable of that, but she's not, she would destroy everything. It'd be like when she merged with Labramon. So, that is a big question here. Is Ao actually physically capable of doing what she wants to do? Like, or would it be like the Master consuming the souls of the people he kills? Like, would they just be trapped inside her, but she's so delusional she thinks they're part of their one being? You know, because that's the thing we gotta remember here, is Ao is completely insane at this point. No, I'm afraid I can't offer any interpretation of this mural. Because if that's the way that worked with Labramon, it is just this question of, can Ao actually do what she thinks she can do? Or is she just so delusional she thinks she can do something she literally can't? Well, here I have lots of drawings too. Yeah, they do, and there's another huge mural covering the wall. This mural is like nothing else I've ever seen. This passage leads to the lowest level. Miyuki and the Master are waiting. I hope you're really ready for that. All ready for this. Oh, you know we are. I can't wait to smash this stupid Master's face. Kato, we need to bring Ao back to her senses and save Miyuki first. Right, yeah, I know. Anyway, this is where things get serious. We're both prepared to fight it well, however hard things get, we'll triumph in the end. Yeah, we're ready for anything, even if it's the worst happens. Let's hope for the best, though. I'm sure we'll find a way to end this right. Alright, brace yourselves, everyone, and follow me. This is it, Takuma. Right. Whatever happens next, I'm ready for it. The way he says that, he knows we may end up fighting Ao, isn't it? I mean, I'm prepared for the same thing, to save our warrior to make it back home. We can't let Ao kill Miyuki, but I have to wonder, if it really comes down to it, will we be able to follow through? When you say that, you mean if we have to, you're even ready to fight Ao? Yeah, that's what I mean. I hope it doesn't come to that, but if it does, my priority is to protect Miyu and all of you. I feel the same. Really, I wish I'd been more of a help to her before it came to this. Plenty to help Ao out, Kato. I don't know what you're talking about. I was no help at all. Saki was the only one who could do anything for Ao. Ao was always going on about how she wanted to be like Saki, you know? She wanted to be strong like Saki. I guess she wanted that so bad she got mixed up. I mean, how stupid can you get? Ao seemed pretty strong to me. Also, I noticed this is, if I'm not mistaken, this is the first time in the franchise that one of the main kids has actually become the big bad. Like, Ken was the first big bad of 02, and the Warrior of Darkness, I can't remember his name, in Frontier was an arc villain, but both of them were pawns to someone else. This is, I think, the first time that it, like, really one of the kids becomes the final big bad. Because Kato kind of did, but then Piedmon usurped him. Unless something goes weird, I get the feeling Plutomon's the final boss, so this is actually really unique. How stupid can you get? I'll always seem pretty strong to me. Yeah, me too. She may not have been as blunt as Saki or as quick to act on how she felt, but she was our leader. She was tireless, honest, and never gave up on anyone. She even tried to make it through to our enemies. I always thought that made her strong. I know, right? And now look what's happened. It's not like even like her wanting to make everyone one is so wrong, you know? Yeah, trying to get people to understand and emphasize with one another isn't wrong. The problem is she wants to do it by destroying the Master, Miyuki, and the world. What? What was that? Because I got a text, but I don't get it. Why now? Yeah, come to think about it, it's been a while since we got any of those garbled messages. I know, you're right. Hey, what the? I can make out almost all of this. Make almost all this one out. Really? Let me see. Looks like something about picking up Miu and buying milk. Well, you're right. Some parts of this are still garbled, but this is way better than before. Why is this happening? Don't ask me. A text? Kato got one just now? Yeah, completely out of nowhere, and it was less garbled than before. Are you serious? What did it say? Not picking you up and getting milk. So it was from Mom. I guess. Did you get one too? Hold on, let me check if Kato got one, then I'm sure I didn't get anything. Oh no, she looks like she's about to cry. I should say something to cheer up. The thing to do would be to say it was probably just some weird coincidence, though I could ask if she's feeling jealous about this. Jealous is wrong, so I'm gonna, like, saying she's jealous is not gonna help, so. Sure, just some weird coincidence. I don't know. No, really, remember how time works differently in this world than in ours? And hey, I didn't get a message on my phone either. You didn't? No, I didn't, so I don't think you should be concerned about not getting one. This is messed up. Go, Minoru, go. Yeah. Oh no, she's definitely going to cry. It's not fair. I'm so yelling at Mom when we get back home, telling her she's too worried about Kato. Oh, she can cry, but I guess she really feeling left out. You do that. Really give her a piece of your mind when she comes back home. Yeah, I will. Okay, yeah, to Minoru as well. Hi, text. You know, I figured I'd never get any of that. Made sense, so I put my phone on silence. Huh, I got one too. Really? What does it say? You say that like I'll be able to read it. I actually kind of can. I knew it. Wait, how is that not a surprise? Because Kato got a text right now, and it made more sense than usual. Oh, huh? What? I don't get what changed. Maybe this is a sign something totally weird is going to happen again, is it? Oh, all the color just faded from Minoru's face. That's not, good. I don't want him freaked out when we face Plutomon and the Master. Not like we know why we're suddenly getting these texts. All I can do is either level with him or try to downplay this. I think we should be honest. Hey man, I don't know what's up with these texts any more than you do. Right, I mean, how could you? But since we can read them better now before, maybe that's a good sign? Like it could mean things are starting to get better and this will all end well. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Good thinking, Takuma. Anyway, we should have everyone set their phones to silent. Wait, what? Because what if we're in the middle of an important fight and someone's phone goes off? That totally freak or surprise me. So basically because someone's phone going off could be scary. Good thinking, let's do that. We wouldn't want anyone to get distracted. Right, exactly. That's just what I was going to say. And you know what? I've got this. I'll go tell Kato and Miu what we're doing. Okay, fortunately now that I know we can save during a boss fight, I'm going to... I know I don't have to stop so suddenly. So this is where Miyuki and the Master are. It sure is quiet. It's more than just quiet. The silence here is deafening. It hurts my ears. And my heart's pounding, I don't get this awful feeling, like something cold and slimy is about to reach up and grab me by the throat. Horrible, I can't stand it. I thought I was ready, now all I want to do is run. Something about this place is wrong. Ew, what's wrong? I don't know, I can't breathe. Oh no, she's trying to hyperventilate. Get her to breathe out more slowly. You don't panic. Deep breaths. Take deep breaths in and breathe all the way out. Why would Mio just start hyperventilating like that? Likely because of the oppressive atmosphere that fills this place. It's not all there is to it. What do you mean? Takuma, I don't like this place at all. It makes me feel sick. Tell a bunch of the Master's minions must have been here, but I don't sense them. You know, awful must have happened here. Looks like this place is getting Agumon and the others, too. Hey, over there, isn't that Miyuki? What? Huh, Miyuki? Miyuki, are you okay? Please, Dawson, we need to hurry up and save. Oh, I'm afraid I can't let you do that. Huh? Plutomon. Oh, what the? Oh? Oh. You got here sooner than I expected. Get out of the way. Give me back Miyuki. Now, really, do you expect me to simply hand her over like that? Miyuki, open your eyes, please. You have to wake up. What's going on? Can't she hear us? Now, that's enough shouting. Would you all please just be quiet? There's that aura of malice that he is even worse than before. Am I just imagining that? Listen, Ao. But no, stay away from her, huh? This doesn't make any sense. What's going on here? I don't get it. What's the problem? I sense the presence of countless enemies coming from Plutomon. Could they be Masters Kenzaku? Why do I sense them in Plutomon? I don't get it. What's that mean? Hehehe. It's quite simple. I've taken all the enemies that used to be in here, mind, body, and soul, and I've made every last part of them a part of me, and now we're one. What? So you absorbed all the Masters Kenzaku and fused together with them? It's unspeakable. To take them in like that, mind, body, and soul, that would mean utter oblivion. Their souls will never return. She's annihilated them. Okay, so she thinks she's absorbing them, but she's basically destroying their soul. That is very disturbing. She's an item. That explains it. There's eerie silence, absent of any trace of a soul. His lack of response. Plutomon, it's all been your doing. That's funny. Why are you looking at me like that? What are you so angry about? The one I've taken in was an enemy who wanted to kill me. All I did was guide them back onto the right path. I thought you'd be happy. What about Miyuki? What have you done to Miyuki? I haven't done anything, or not yet anyway. And why is she practically an empty shell? Explain that. It's true, I was fighting before you arrived, but I never laid a finger on Miyuki. She did everything she could to resist, you know. But then she just collapsed. I'm sure it must have been tired, poor thing. And what do you think happened next? Her soul began to fuse with the Master? That was my conclusion as well. But she's not the only one to fuse with the Master, huh? There's also Saki. And Shuji. No. And of course even Rao. They should all be part of the Master now. There's no need to be so sad, don't you see? No, Ao, you're not making any sense. Why, once I take the Master's power, we can all be together again, and then we'll never be apart, and there won't be any more fighting or hurting each other. There'll be no pain, no sadness, no suffering. We never need to know tragedy again. You know what that sounds like? It's paradise. It's everything we humans have been wanting and longing for from the beginning of time. At last the world will know harmony, peace, and order, then I can rest easy. And you really think that's the best way for us to deal with the situation? Of course, don't you see? I don't get it, I don't want to. That's right, none of us wants that. And what about our promise? Weren't we all supposed to go back to our world together, Takuma? I want you to come back with us. Oh, Miu. Oh, please. You asked me to become one with the people from our world, too. Huh? Well, you don't have to worry, that was my plan from the start. Remember when I told you humans, monsters, all are to become one with me? Only it won't be easy, even for me. I'll have to fuse with billions of people. Oh, what are you talking about? But I'd hate to disappoint you all, and I really would like to grant your request. After all, it would mean the end of all conflict, all suffering. Thank you, Takuma, everyone. With your support, I think I can actually do it. To bring an end to all suffering, I will be the savior of both worlds. Ah, you got it all wrong. That doesn't sound like a savior to me. I can't stand this. It hurts to see you like this, Ao. But after all, we just can't get through to her. Why? What's wrong? What's gotten into all of you? Ao, please open your eyes. Can't you see that none of us want things to be like that? You don't want peace? No, that's not what I mean. Can't you come back to your senses? Why do you try to stop me? Why won't you listen? Yeah, I agree with that. Like, they basically say, oh, wanting to bring everyone together in peace and harmony isn't wrong. It's just she thinks she's capable of doing something she's not. And the way she's going about it is wrong. But yeah, I agree with you there. Why won't you listen? It's so easy to criticize something, but that's all you do, you'll never move forward. I hate it when people are selfish, when all they do is complain and put everything on me. Why is it always like this? So what if I'm the class president? Why do only I get lectured? It's not like I ever wanted to be in charge. I hate dealing with people. I can't do it. But that's always how it turns out, whether it's in class, after school, or here. Still, someone has to do the work, and if it's not me, then who? That's why I do these things. Oh, I'm not sure I'm following you. Also, hi, New Blitz. You're... Basically, Ao went insane, was mortally wounded by Piedmon, and now has fused with Dark Biomerged with Labramon into Plutomon and is trying to launch an assimilation plot to merge everyone in both worlds with her. I'm not sure I'm following you. I mean, it's no use. That thing is no longer the Ao Ninu, it's just a monster. And I count Kanzaki and plans and Miyuki. That makes it our enemy. If you wish to save this world, if you wish to return to ours, we must defeat Plutomon. I'm sorry, if it gets to 6 o'clock, I'm going to have to stop. Alright, it'll be faster to demonstrate than explain anyway. Oh, look out, here she comes. Takuma, get back, leave this to us. Or even if you don't understand, now all will be clear when we are one. Might hurt a little, but it won't last long, so bear with me, okay? You'll not defeat us so easily. That's right, we all have to protect our partners. Not resisting will do any good, but you're welcome to try. I can't wait to fuse with all of you once you're worn out. Now then, shall we get started? Also, another factor is that my throat is really, is I need to get a drink of water because all this coffee is kind of doing me a dry throat. Okay, so she is a virus type. So Mega Kabuterimon is a good idea. Renamon becomes a vaccine type, so she's a good idea. Also, just makes sense to have Renamon here. Yeah, so they're actually not being turned into a unique whole. Yeah, I think that's what Ao thinks is going to happen. Like, I think she genuinely believes that's what's going to happen. Let's see, can Giga Blaster hit that far? No, it cannot. Warp Digivolve 2. Yeah, I'm not gonna fly directly into close combat with her. I think Miyu's the slowest. You want to be my sidekick, you'd be a heroine of justice. No, I don't think I'm cut out for it. Oh, what the heck, I'm in Minoru. Yeah, I think Machine Drum... I know... See, can I hit from here? No. You're wrestling the Rexmon. So finally lets it all out. Okay, I can hit her from here. That's good. I don't know. Also, if Celestial Blade was an attack, that would probably be better. Okay. And that'll weaken her, which is good. Hey, Mary, I place a curse on it. Okay, yeah, that's one. Okay, and now running up here. I don't know if... I don't think Amethyst Mandala will actually reach that far. No. Okay. Okay, that hit pretty dang hard. Fortunately, I also hit pretty dang hard. Honestly gonna say this, I think Bodemon was actually easier. I was actually harder. I don't want to burn through my energy too quickly. I don't know how long this is going to last. Wonder what Marina Angemon's alt form is and how you get it. Yeah, that's a good point. I think, given things, I think several of the alt forms are most likely going to be... are most likely going to be Truthful Route exclusive. Like, I think there's probably going to be some stuff we can only get on the Truthful Route. And did we do it? Alright. Yeah. No, Plutomon's still breathing, but only just. Now, if I would just come to her senses. Takuma, move. What, Kato? I'll finish this. Kato. You can't be serious. Kato, don't you do something you'll regret now? Isn't she one of your friends? Of course she is. That's why no one else can do it. It has to be me. And no, we don't need to finish her off, Takuma. Alright, but if she tries anything funny, I'll do it, whether you like it or not. When it comes to that, I'll help him. Alright. I do like that Kato is just like... I want to put her out of her misery, is basically what Kato is thinking. He doesn't want to kill her because she's the enemy. He wants to kill her because she's his friend, and he sees she's in this insane, monstrous state and just wants to put her, you know, put her out of her misery, essentially. Kato. Come on, Ao, it's not too late. Please give up this madness and help us instead. The power you have now, you should be strong enough to save Miyuki. I'm sure we can find a way to get you back to normal, too. And why can't you understand? We were friends, how can you not see it? That's what I thought. Sounds like you're still not ready to give up. Gotta stop, just wait a second, okay? I don't know, Takuma. Ao doesn't seem like she's about to change her mind. Of course not, after all, I'm the one who's right.
And the reason all our friends have died so far is I allowed others to be wrong. If I were to go along with you now, I would be causing the death of more of my friends. And that's just what I'm trying to stop, so why? Why do you interfere? Oh, no one wants this. Saki wouldn't have wanted this. Don't you tell me what Saki would have wanted. How could any of you possibly understand her, you who selfishly cling to your lives? No, the only one who could possibly know how Saki would feel right now is me. The hero never backs down. What happens when you're not the hero after all? Yeah, pretty much exactly that. Are you satisfied now? Of course, justice wins. Winner becomes justice. Yeah, I think another thing is, this is actually some of Homura, like rebellion Homura, kind of, you know, sort of stuff, where it's like, I know what Saki wants. I know what she wants. You don't. I do. Like, even if Saki were to come out of the master and tell her this isn't what she wants, I don't think Ao would believe it. Takuma, are you satisfied now? Please let me put Ao out of her misery. You need an excuse. What do you know of my misery? If you want to release me from it, then help me get what I want. You should all become one with me. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, but we've got no other choice. You got that, Takuma? Yeah, do it. Don't worry, we'll find our way home. Is that really your biggest concern right now, huh? Oh, God. Huh? Renamon's in some sort of pain. Renamon, what's wrong? What's happening to me? It was disappearing. No, it can't be. Is this really happening? Impossible. Why should Renamon disappear for no apparent reason? What's going on now? There's only one possible explanation. You mean my sister? No, Miyuki. No matter how much the professor shakes her, Miyuki's not responding. If anything, the light's leaving her eyes. I think she was mortally wounded, and we just spent too long during the fight. And Miyuki, open your eyes. No, I don't want to disappear. I want to protect Miyuki. Miyuki. Please, just one more time, say my name, Miyuki. No, Takuma, Renamon's disappearing. My precious Miyuki, bound to me with fate, I always wanted to be with. Oh yeah, Plutomon said the master was trying to consume her soul after their fight ended in a bit of a draw. So that must be what happened. Renamon. Hang on. Okay, so I'm going to have to leave you guys. Okay, yeah, looks like the master's taken Miyuki in completely. No, Plutomon, did you... Yeah. No, Plutomon, did you know this would happen? Did I wonder, but things were bound to end like this sooner or later, you scheming little... But don't worry, I'll save her. You will? I will take back everything she had. I used it to build my utopia. Where the what now? Oh my, that was earlier than I expected. I'd better hurry. Hold on, what do you think you're doing? Sure, I must hurry ahead of you to the master. So long, everyone. See you there. Okay, I'm going to have to leave you guys on a cliffhanger because I don't want to have to stop in the middle of the final battle. So, see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and holy crap. Good night, everyone.